Hello and welcome everybody, this is TP Gaming presenting you the latest DLC from Niagara's Design WSSS, standing for Singapore International Airport, Changi. I don't know if it's pronounced correctly, but you are looking down at the latest DLC, and I would like to say a big shout out and a huge thank you to Niagara's Design for giving me the opportunity to present this airport by supplying me with a copy. So thank you very much, and I would like to welcome all you new subscribers. Thank you very much for subscribing recently, and I hope all of you who have not subscribed as yet will continue to maybe get yourself to click that button down below. But let's get into Singapore immediately. I am looking over there because the picture that you are seeing is actually over there. So I don't have it in front of me because I have different screens in front of me. But we are looking down at the Singapore's International Airport, where we can see, if you can see my mouse over here, we will have to go and look at all the terminals. So at the moment, everything that is being built is in this area here. And we have 1, 2, 3 runways. Of these runways, they are pretty simply said 0 to left, 0 to center, and 0 to right, or 20 left, 20 center, and 20 right, coming in from right to left. Today we will be coming from right to left, but in reality it's actually, oops, let me see, it's actually like this, which is a horrible scenario for us playing, because when you have a look at the ADIRs, you can see, well, you can't see anything really. You can't see the taxiways due to the angle. If we zoom up and we are finally able to see some taxiways, then the screen is always, so that is one of these airports that I don't like. It's not a fault of Feel there or Niagara's Design. It's just the angle that it is located towards the compass. But we shall not worry about that as yet, because we are going to check out this new airport. As we can see down the bottom here, we have our runway down the bottom here, but this is the area that is being built at the moment. It's under construction, the new terminal, that will be the new Terminal 5, which will basically look like a house over here. Yeah, pretty much like you can see here. We'll have the Terminal 5, and then a terminal bay here. Then we have some outside aprons with another terminal here, still Terminal 5. Then we will have another one down here. So it's going to look a little bit like, just this part will just look a little bit like Atlanta. So it's going to be huge. We will have some more cargo here. We do have some cargo right now, and the cargo that we have is over here and at the top over here. We will zoom in. We will zoom in, and you guys will see everything very clearly. But we'll just have a look from the bird's eye view, as you can listen to the birds and the seagulls are screaming. So the service area where maintenance and whatnot is going to be done at this area here. And now we will start with the terminal. So we will have Terminal 1. This is Terminal 1 here, being used by Emirates. Actually, on top of this terminal, there's a swimming pool, huge swimming pool, being used by the Ambassador Hotel at the airport. So quite interesting. They're building some extra gates there, especially modifying the gates to accommodate the A380s, but now that they're gone, I don't know if they're still going to continue with that. So this over here will be Terminal 1. So Emirates certainly has his positions set up over there, and we will head over to Terminal 2. And Terminal 2 is actually this complete area that we have here. This is all Terminal 2. These are all the low-cost areas, the cheapies. Singapore Airlines has their aircraft as well. Silk Air. Silk Air is sitting there as well. in the beginning, I believe the low-cost carriers were around about this area here, but it's all been changed around, and now this is all brand new, and well, brand new yeah, I don't know. I mean, at the moment it's being renovated, and I mean, it started, the renovation started last year, and they intended to renovate it for 1.5 years, but due to COVID, I doubt very much that they're going to manage to get that all organized. But we're not going to worry about it. 36 gates are sitting over there on normal situations. Now, Terminal 3. Terminal 3 is the opposite side, so it's the top part here. So you've got all this here is Terminal 3. We've got Terminal 1, 2, and Terminal 3. And Terminal 3 is basically Singapore Airlines' way to go to Australia, go to Europe, go to the US. So all these international flights are being done over here on this terminal up the top there, being done by Singapore. As it is in the game, which terminals have been decided to hold which aircrafts, I have no idea. I'm just telling you how it is right now. Down here on the bottom left we have Terminal 4, and oh, that is no good. Okay, let me just this is not active. So no, Terminal 4 is the used to be the budget terminal. It wasn't over here, the cheapy ones, it was over here. I've got a my light here in front of it, that monitor, so I can't really see very well. So over here is the budget terminal where all the cheap airlines would have flown off, but we'll have to wait and see which airlines are going to be used in this game. So that basically explains your new airport. So I think it's about time that we fly down. So let's move on down, and maybe we should just sort of skydive towards the budget terminal that we were seeing in the beginning. Maybe we should just fly around the back here and just check it out. So we got this nice building here. I can't fly any closer, but here we got some building here. I don't know which one it is, but our friends from Singapore, which we do have some viewers. So shout out to all you folks from Singapore. Welcome to the channel. So here we have the budget Terminal 4. We do have one AirAsia aircraft sitting here. This is what the terminal looks like. Give you guys an idea. And we are right here next door to runway 2 center. So let's fly over here, and then we shall see that this is the beginning of Terminal 2. We'll check out the scenery in a couple of seconds as well. So we've got some Singapore, and we've got the plenty of gates here. I have I haven't changed the schedule or anything, so this is how it is at 1:46 in the PM. I haven't changed this thing, or we will, of course, we'll do other schedules a little later on in the next few weeks. So we should be all good. And we've got some Malaysian, some Silk Air. This is all still Terminal 2. Got some Scoot. Oh, what's this one here? Myanmar Airways, so that's, I believe, a new one we haven't had before. I do not know, I haven't had really a lot of time. I'm very, very busy at the moment, and I didn't have the time, and I only just received the Singapore aircraft. Look at this aircraft here. It's an interesting one. So I've only received this a couple of days ago, and I just didn't have any chance to do any preparation. So whatever we see right now, you see, I see as well. It's all new for me as well. So so we got some of the cargo area. That's what we're talking about. And the service area around the back. Here we go. This is the service area where we can see these are grayed out and we have no chance. But we can still fly around and check it out. Check out the buildings here. We can go in between buildings here as well, so we can check it out. And there we go, some FedEx section. So let's fly up above. And see how it looks down here. Some beautiful pictures. Unfortunately, no skyscrapers in Singapore. Seems to be a pretty flat country. Oh well. Anyway, I believe we only have this. This is the other cargo area, and the back side of it. As far as I believe, we only have the Airbus 330 Freight or something like that is the only aircraft type that has been added to this game. Apart from that, it's just a whole bunch of new airlines, which hopefully we will figure out very soon. So in here we have the Terminal 1, where we should normally have the Emirates here with the A380s. So the old Terminal 1, and then moving across into the Terminal 3, where all the Singapore Airlines, that's why it's actually called the, I believe, what is it called? The Kangaroo, what do they call it? It's called the Kangaroo route, because I remember in 1985, 86, I once flew via Singapore, and I flew on my own when I was 16 years old, I believe, and I had to change planes because every aircraft to Australia flew to Singapore, and you had to change planes and then fly over to Australia. So Singapore, even today, you can go from Europe directly to Dubai, and then from Dubai you could go directly Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, but they do offer via Singapore as well. So yeah, so this is what you can use. And there we go, we're going 388 Singapore here as well. Plenty of Singapore here, Terminal 3, and some international. There's some China Airlines, and we got some Etihad. So folks, that is your new airport DLC, and possibly the last airport ever to be released for this game as a new version, maybe just around the corner, I don't know, but as you know, I sort of heard that this may be your last airport, so no more investments for you guys, but a big shout out to Niagus Design for giving me this airport, and please support Niagus Design. They've been very, 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 very friendly to me throughout the last year, and they've always supported me with many things here, especially with the real colors and their airports. And perhaps you want to help them out. If this airport is of interest of you, you can certainly purchase it. Not through, I don't have any links, I don't get paid for this. All I got was this airport for free, which I'm very, very grateful about. So I think we should dive into this brand new airport, and just do about a half an hour or something like that of getting to know what is going on.
Tower comms online.
Of course, we have all the modifications turned on. In fact, we actually have let me see, I may have a few surprises for you folks. I may have some surprises for you folks, so be surprised. Remember to watch my video, the one I released yesterday, the important messages. I'm just going to leave this like this here because I am not going to be using this runway here. I think we'll just use runway 20 center for arrivals and 20 right for arrivals, and we'll depart over here as well. I don't think it's going to be a hectic schedule. I don't think it's going to be that huge. So we got everything on. Yeah, the clock is already running. I have no idea how many planes we will be seeing. So yeah, let's get into it, eh? I fly 52 pushback approved, expect runway 20 center. Extend downwind 270 miles. Is that wonderful? Let's do it again. I fly 052, pushback approved, expect runway 20 center. Okay, maybe
Ground,
not 52.
20 center pushback approved, IFLY 052.
I think that is the
Singapore
more
Tower,
correct thing.
Shangfeng 7071 heavy inbound runway 20 right.
So we've got, of course, some new airlines, but Chongfeng is, I believe, one that came
Singapore
from
ground.
the
Myanmar
Daxing
232
as well.
request pushback.
But here's a new one. Myanmar 232 pushback approved. Expect runway 20 center. I think we should turn
Ground.
the camera on, eh?
20 center pushback approved. Myanmar 232.
Let's do it. There we go. Check out this new aircraft here. An Airbus 319. Check it out. We've got some new airports being introduced to the this real color. However, I
Singapore
did find
Tower.
out.
Air Junio 1626 inbound runway 20 center.
I did find out that actually I can make this a little bit smaller. So it's like Dubai, you know, like Dubai is so long as well. Horrible. You can't see anything. But we'll just do it this way. So it'll give us the opportunity to check out these aircrafts. What was I going to say? I don't know, I can't remember. Maybe I'll remember a little later on. But, yeah. Let's see how this airport is going to turn out. I mean, it's got plenty of parking spaces here. So if we crank this one up, it could be a heavy schedule. And we have 3 runways available. But the only way to get to this one down here is get them to taxi long ways if we were to depart here of 20 left. Of course we could do that. Or we could have arrivals here on this area here as well, and we'll just taxi him down here and let him split around, whereas we do the departures from down here and there. All good fun, but it's just going to be difficult if I was to make it. See, I can't
ground.
get it on.
Ifly 052 request taxi runway 20 center.
This is so small, you guys can't see anything. It's a very, very frustrating airport. Goes to the area of being a frustrating airport due to the
Singapore ground.
angle it is
Myanmar
sitting
232 request taxi runway 20 center.
at. Myanmar 232 continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Myanmar 232.
Ifly 052 continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Ifly 052.
Of course we know the Indigos from... what are we looking here behind the scenes? Come on. Of course we know all these aircrafts from Dubai. So it'll be interesting to see. And we have... what was this? Go Indigo. Go Indigo. That's what it's called. Go Indigo. Let's go, India! Do hope everybody is having a wonderful day. So we got our first arrivals coming in. Well, it's a few arrivals, a couple of arrivals that is.
Singapore ground. Singapore 478 heavy request pushback.
Singapore 478 heavy pushback approved. Expect runway 20 right.
Ground. 20 right pushback approved. Singapore 478 heavy.
That's a biggie.
Singapore Tower, Lion Inter 154 inbound runway 20 right.
So we got another brand new one, Lion Inter. So we do finally have the Lion aircrafts, which I believe we have not seen at all. Chongfeng 7071 heavy, runway 20 right, clear to land. Wind is 82 at 5 knots.
Runway 20 right clear to land. Chongfeng 7071 heavy.
Those are the SF flights, or SF Airlines it's called. Chongfeng. As you can see, I have plenty of monitors, so I have all sorts of screens everywhere. Where I have my radars and ADIRs and whatnot.
Singapore ground. Singapore 184 heavy request pushback.
Myanmar 232, wind is... Myanmar 232, wind is 82 at 5 knots, runway 20 center, cleared for takeoff. That didn't work
Say
out,
again.
did it?
Myanmar 232.
Myanmar 232, wind is 82 at 5 knots, runway 20 center, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 20 center cleared for takeoff. Myanmar 232.
So these are already on top of each other. Let's see how quickly they depart here, because we do have the arrival coming in. So let's see if we can see the Air Junjiao flight coming in. There it is. There's the Air Junjiao flight. He's about 3 nautical miles out, so we should be good. Let's give him clearance, eh, folks? Air Junjiao 1626, runway 20 center, clear to land, windows 82 at 5 knots.
Runway 20 center cleared to land, Air Junjiao 1626.
Singapore 184 heavy pushback approved, expect runway 20 right.
Ground, 20 right pushback approved, Singapore 184 heavy.
So let's check out our
Singapore
Myanmar.
Tower, Singapore 827 heavy inbound runway 20 center.
And there's our file. Look how close. I mean, you have the building here is so close. I mean, if you're flying around, you'd be sort of, the plane would be going like, whoa, you know, just sort of, whoa, just past the building there. So that could be a quite interesting scenario to look. Let's see if we can zoom in a little. But let's head over to the Air Junjiao flight. Look how he just gets past. So if we got a huge
Singapore ground,
A380...
Singapore 478 heavy request taxi runway 20 right.
So, look at these views, eh, folks? Look at these views. Do you want these views? Well, you watch that video from yesterday and it'll tell you how you can do that. Hi, Fly 052, runway 20 center, line up and wait.
Runway 20 center line up and wait, IFLY 052.
Chongfeng 7071 heavy, taxi to terminal via Whiskey.
Taxi to terminal via Whiskey, Chongfeng 7071 heavy.
Singapore 478 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Singapore 478 heavy.
Emirates 414 heavy pushback approved, expect runway 20 right. There's our Emirates.
Unable pushback, will advise when ready, Emirates 414 heavy.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
Singapore Tower,
My
Singapore
apologies.
957 heavy inbound runway 20 center.
Myanmar 232, contact departure.
Contact departure, good day, Myanmar 232. Singapore ground, Emirates 414 heavy request pushback.
Emirates 414 heavy pushback approved, expect runway 20 right.
Ground, 20 right pushback approved, Emirates 414 heavy.
Air Junjiao 1626. Why are you still moving? How
Singapore
far
ground,
are you moving?
Singapore 184
Moving
heavy
one way.
request taxi runway 20 right.
Air Junjiao 1626, taxi to terminal. Just a short.
Taxi to terminal, Air Junjiao 1626.
Okay.
Singapore Tower, Chongqing 2095 inbound runway 20 right.
Chongqing is in the house. Singapore 184 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Singapore 184 heavy.
Let's see if we can see the arrival. He's still around there. And he's not going to overtake, so we will have to get him to hold short just a little bit. Chongfeng 7071 heavy, hold short of taxiway Quebec.
Holding short taxiway Quebec, Chongfeng 7071 heavy.
So that's quite important here, that we do not have any issues. And we have one of our new ones here, the Lion Mentari Airlines from Indonesia. Finally. Lion Inter 154, runway 20 right, clear to land.
Runway
There he
20
is.
right clear to land, Lion Inter 154.
These are brand new Lions. Coming in, checking out the terminals in the back view. IFLY 052, runway 20 center, cleared for takeoff, windows 82 at 5 knots.
Runway 20 center cleared for takeoff, IFLY 052.
So, IFLY 052, hold position, cancel, I say again, cancel takeoff.
Holding, IFLY 052. Singapore ground, Emirates 414 heavy request taxi runway 20 right.
Did you guys hear that? Brand new command. iFly 052, runway 20 right.
Runway 20 right, IFLY 052. Singapore ground, Scooter 904
Goosebumps?
request pushback.
Is that good? we are cancelling a takeoff. We can do that now. Isn't it amazing? Okay, what do we have here? We got some issues because due to the Emirates flight, so this could be interesting. Hopefully we're not going to be bugged here. Shungfeng 7071 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Shangfeng 7071 Heavy.
Singapore 184 Heavy, hold position.
Holding, Singapore 184 Heavy.
Emirates 414 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Emirates 414 Heavy.
Should be working okay. Singapore 827 Heavy, runway 20 center, clear to land, wind is 8285 knots.
Runway 20 center clear to land, Singapore 827 Heavy.
iFly 052, runway 20 center.
Runway 20 center, IFLY 052. Singapore ground, Singapore 326 Heavy request pushback.
Singapore 326 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 20 center.
Ground, 20 center pushback approved, Singapore 326 Heavy.
Singapore 184 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Singapore 184 Heavy.
Line into 154, taxi to terminal. Oh well, that's a short
Taxi
one.
to terminal, line enter 154.
Scooter 904, pushback approved, expect runway 20 center. Is he ready yet? Oh, he should be.
Ground, 20
Yes.
center pushback approved, Scooter 904.
Singapore 9057 Heavy, runway 20 center, clear to land, windows 8285 knots.
Runway 20 center cleared to land, Singapore 957 Heavy.
So from now on, we
Singapore
can
Tower,
do a
Singapore
lot more
973
things.
Heavy inbound runway 20 center.
So how are we doing down here? Can we see something? Let's push these across here just a little bit, so we can see a little bit better. There's a line he'll go in. Singapore is in. iFly is going to go for his second one here. So that's exciting as well. Chongqing 20905, runway 20 right, clear to land, windows 8285 knots.
Runway 20 right clear to land, Chongqing 20905.
IFLY 052, runway 20 center, line up and wait. Do it a second
Runway
time again,
20 center line up and wait, IFLY 052.
Of course it's going to work out. Singapore 827 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Echo.
Taxi to terminal via Echo, Singapore 827 Heavy.
Singapore
it'd
Tower,
be interesting
Xanadu
to
678
see-
Heavy inbound runway 20 right.
Something would be interesting to see is,
Singapore ground, Singapore 326 Heavy request taxi runway 20 center.
let's hope he has enough
Singapore
room. The other
ground,
one turning
Jetstar
around,
Asia
so
557
this one
request
is going to
pushback.
turn into here, and I hope... Oh no, he's actually going further, so then we are going to be no problems at all. No issues. Emirates 414 Heavy, runway 20 right, line up and wait.
Runway 20 right line up and wait, Emirates 414 Heavy.
Singapore 326 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Singapore 326 Heavy.
Scooter needs some little bit extra time. And then we have a new one here as well. Jetstar Asia 557, pushback approved, expect runway 20 right.
Ground, 20 right pushback approved, Jetstar Asia 557.
Jetstar is in Taiwan, in Singapore, in Australia, they're just everywhere. iFly 052, wind is 8285 knots, runway 20 center cleared for takeoff. Now you guys can
Runway
go.
20 center cleared for takeoff, IFLY 052.
We just wanted to do this for
Singapore ground, Scooter 904 request taxi runway
training
20 center.
purposes. Chongqing 20905, taxi to terminal via Victor.
Taxi to terminal via Victor, Chongqing
Is
20905.
that actually possible? Yeah, there's Victor 8
Singapore
there, so
ground,
it should be good.
Scooter 468 request pushback.
Singapore 957 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Echo.
Taxi to terminal via Echo, Singapore 957 Heavy.
Scooter 904, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Scooter 904.
Emirates 414 Heavy, wind is 8285 knots, runway 20 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 20 right cleared for takeoff. Emirates 414 heavy.
Singapore 184 heavy, runway 20 right, line up and wait.
Runway 20 right, line up and wait. Singapore 184 heavy. Singapore Tower, Vietjet Air 915 inbound runway 20 center.
That's a new one as well. You gotta check that one out. I fly 052 contact departure. And sorry
Contact
about being
departure.
a guinea
Good day.
pig.
IFLY 052.
Sorry folks. Singapore 973 heavy, runway 20 center, clear to land, wind is 82 at 5 knots.
Runway 20 center cleared to land. Singapore 973 heavy.
Scooter 468 pushback approved, expect runway 20 center.
Ground, 20 center pushback approved. Scooter 468.
So I think so we're starting to get a bit of action here. Chongqing. There we go, let's check him out. We've seen him at previous airports as well, every now and then. Scooter 904, runway 20 center, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 20 center, line up and wait
See if
behind
we
next
can get a
landing
good view
aircraft.
here. Oh,
Scooter 904.
He's just gone past. There he is. Ooh-wee. Hello. Emirates 414 heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good day. Emirates 414 heavy.
Singapore 184 heavy, wind is 82 at 5 knots, runway 20 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 20 right cleared for takeoff. Singapore 184 heavy.
Singapore 478 heavy, runway 20 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. Not now.
Runway 20 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. Singapore 478 heavy. Singapore ground, Jetstar Asia 557 request taxi runway 20 right.
Yeah, we can do that probably. Yes, we can. Jetstar Asia 557, continue taxi. Oh no,
Continue
oh, yes.
taxi,
Yeah, that's okay.
Jetstar Asia 557.
We can go that way. Xanadu 678 heavy, runway 20 right, clear to land, wind is 82 at 5 knots.
Runway 20 right cleared to land. Xanadu 678 heavy.
Scooter 904, wind is 82 at 5 knots, runway 20 center cleared for takeoff.
Runway 20 center cleared for takeoff. Scooter 904.
Singapore 326 heavy, runway 20 center, line up and wait.
Runway 20 center, line up and wait. Singapore 326 heavy.
Singapore 973 heavy, taxi to terminal via Echo.
Taxi to terminal via Echo. Singapore 973 heavy.
Singapore ground, Jetstar Asia 823 request pushback.
Jetstar Asia 823 pushback approved, expect runway 20 right.
Ground, 20 right pushback approved. Jetstar Asia 823. Singapore Tower, Silk Air 123 inbound runway 20 right.
Singapore 184 heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye. Singapore 184 heavy.
So
Singapore
let's check
ground,
out this
Scooter
area
468
here.
request
Look at
taxi
this,
runway
got the,
20 center.
Departures here.
Singapore ground,
aircrafts moving
Malaysian
everywhere
606
about.
request pushback.
Goosebumps or what? Malaysia 606 pushback approved, expect runway 20 center.
Ground, 20 center pushback approved. Malaysian 606.
Singapore 326 heavy, wind is 81 at 5 knots, runway 20 center cleared for takeoff.
Runway 20 center cleared for takeoff. Singapore 326 heavy.
Scooter 904 contact departure. Bye bye.
Contact departure. Good day. Scooter 904.
Scooter 468 continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Scooter 468.
So looking good. Vietjet Air 915, runway 20 center, clear to land, wind is 81 at 5 knots. Let's check
Runway
him out.
20 center cleared to land. Vietjet Air 915.
And we've got a brand new one
Singapore
here,
Tower,
folks.
Scooter 659er inbound runway 20 right.
Lovely, beautiful. Thank you very much, Niger's Design. Always bringing out new ones. Xanadu 678 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Whiskey Sierra Charlie 1.
Taxi to terminal via Whiskey Sierra Charlie 1, Xanadu 678 Heavy.
Singapore 478 Heavy, wind is 81 at 5 knots, runway 20 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 20 right cleared for takeoff, Singapore 478 Heavy.
Singapore 326 Heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, Singapore 326 Heavy.
Scooter 468, runway 20 center, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway
There he
20
is.
center, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft, Scooter 468.
Oh, look at this. Isn't it? Oh, look at the
Singapore
ship
ground,
here as well.
Indonesia
This is
831
just
request pushback.
brilliant, isn't it? Look at the
Singapore
view.
ground,
Look at it.
Jetstar Asia 823 request taxi
Wow.
runway 20 right.
Jetstar Asia 557, runway 20 right, line up and wait.
Runway 20 right, line up and wait, Jetstar Asia 557. Singapore ground, Malaysian 606 request taxi runway 20 center.
Malaysian 606, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Malaysian 606.
Indonesia 831, pushback approved, expect runway 20 right.
Ground,
Is he
20
ready?
right pushback approved, Indonesia 831.
Yes. Beautiful.
Singapore Tower, Silk Air 61 tree inbound runway 20 center.
Jetstar Asia, wind is 81 at 5 knots, runway 20 right, cleared for takeoff. Jetstar Asia 557, wind is 81 at 5 knots, runway 20 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 20 right cleared for takeoff, Jetstar Asia 557.
Singapore 478 Heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, Singapore 478 Heavy.
Scooter 468 after departure, fly heading 120, runway 20 center, cleared for takeoff.
After departure fly heading 120 runway 20 center cleared for takeoff, Scooter 468.
Jetstar Asia 823, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Jetstar Asia 823.
Silk Air 123, runway 20 right, clear to land, wind is 81 at 5 knots.
Runway 20 right cleared to land, Silk Air 123.
There's a beautiful Silk Air here. Check it out. So Silk Air basically seems to be like the sister of the, for the cheaper short distance aircrafts for Singapore Airlines. Silk Air. So in case you've ever wondered why Singapore only has heavy aircrafts, that's why.
Singapore Tower, Zoom Air 851 inbound runway 20 right.
Jetstar Asia 557, contact departure.
Contact departure, good day, Jetstar Asia 557.
Viet Jet Air 915, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal, Viet Jet Air 915.
Scooter 468, contact departure.
Contact departure, good day, Scooter 468.
Well, got some more arrivals coming in. Malaysia 606, runway 20 center, line up and wait.
Runway 20 center line up and wait, Malaysian 606. Singapore ground, Indonesia 831 request taxi runway 20 right.
Indonesia 831, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Indonesia 831.
Silka 123, taxi to terminal via Whiskey Sierra Charlie 1.
Taxi to terminal via Whiskey Sierra Charlie 1, Silk Air 123. Singapore ground, Singapore 622 heavy request pushback.
Singapore 622 heavy, pushback approved. Expect runway 20 right.
Ground, 20 right pushback approved, Singapore 622 heavy.
Malaysia 606, wind is 81 at 5 knots, runway 20 center, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 20 center cleared for takeoff, Malaysian 606.
It'd be interesting enough to see if there's plenty of room between these two taxiways, but I suppose it looks quite nice. Yes, I think yes, there's plenty of room here for heavies to go up and down. Wonderful. That's how we want to see it. Scooter 659 now, runway 20 right, clear to land.
Runway 20 right cleared to land, Scooter 659er. Singapore ground, Singapore 9er 16 heavy request pushback.
Oh, Singapore, you will have to
Singapore
wait just
Tower,
a little
Indonesia
bit there.
832 inbound runway 20 right.
This is good fun, folks. Hope you guys enjoy this session as well. I do. I like this new airport. It's long. I mean, the visual is not very nice. I mean, it's okay, I guess. We'll just have to muck around here a little bit, but apart from that, it's okay. First impression? Malaysia 606, contact departure.
Contact departure, good day, Malaysian 606.
So let me have a look and see if this Singapore 622 heavy, if there's going to be enough room here. So that could cause
Singapore
a problem.
ground, Singapore 622
in this
heavy request
area
taxi
here.
runway 20 right.
Singapore 622 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi,
So if
Singapore
another aircraft
622
would
heavy.
be coming down here, he may stop here due to the active circle around each aircraft once they are active. So look
Singapore
out for
Tower,
that.
Scooter 265 inbound runway 20 center.
Scooter 659, taxi to terminal via Victor 7 Victor.
Taxi to terminal via Victor 7 Victor, Scooter 659er.
Silkwest 613, runway 20 center, clear to land, windows 81 at 5 knots.
Runway 20 center cleared to land. Silk Air 613.
Jetstar Asia 823, wind is 81 at 5 knots, runway 20 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 20 right cleared for takeoff, Jetstar Asia 823.
Singapore 916 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 20 right.
Ground, 20 right pushback approved, Singapore 9er 16 heavy.
CMN Air. Why? CMN Air 851, runway 20 right, clear to land, wind is 81 at 5 knots.
Runway 20 right cleared to land, Zealand Air 851.
I'm the champ. And we have our departure just down the bottom there. So our Jetstar Asia. I couldn't believe that we are actually 3 nautical miles out. So we've got plenty of room. It looks tighter than it is. This is TP we're talking about, folks. This is TP. Perfect timing every time. I hope. Go, 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 go. Still quite up high, isn't he? Let's see if he let's activate his informations. Now he's coming down here. Altitude's low. Now we do have a huge threshold here, right, folks? You can see that. There's lots of threshold here. So, always good. Easy peasy.
Singapore ground, Singapore 9er 16 heavy request taxi runway 20 right.
Singapore 916 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Singapore 9er 16 heavy.
Silka 613, taxi to terminal via Echo.
Taxi to terminal via Echo. Silk Air 613.
So, Jetstar Asia 823, contact departure.
Contact departure, good day, Jetstar Asia 823.
So, I think we are going to just get Indonesia down. What else is behind there? The Indonesia? What do we got? We're at the Scooter, so
Singapore
there's
ground,
another new aircraft
Singapore
there.
634 heavy request pushback.
Yeah, we're not going to worry about that.
Singapore Tower, Wagon Air 264 inbound runway 20 center.
That's a new one. Indonesia 832, runway 20 right, clear to land, wind is 81 at 5 knots. Maybe we should wait for that
Runway
one, folks.
20 right cleared to land, Indonesia 832.
Xiamen Air 851, taxi to terminal via Victor, Quebec. Not go around. Xiamen Air 851, taxi to terminal via Victor 7 Victor, Quebec.
Taxi to terminal via Victor 7 Victor Quebec, Zuman Air 851.
Scooter 265, runway 20 center, clear to land, Windows 81 at 5 knots.
Runway 20 center cleared to land. Scooter 265.
We're going to do one more departure after the Scooter because that is a new airline that we have not seen before. So that is from Indonesia Air Asia in Indonesia, Wagonair. So Singapore 622 heavy, runway 20 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 20 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. Singapore 622 heavy.
Yeah, we're not going to worry about Singapore 634 heavy, we're not going to worry about him. Because we're not going to depart him anyway. Well, maybe we will. Okay. Singapore 634 heavy, pushback approved. Expect runway 20 center. Somebody's got to do it, right?
Ground.
Somebody's got to do
20 center, pushback approved. Singapore 634 heavy.
it. Oh, sit there. How are you
Singapore
going?
Tower.
Which way are you
Thai
going?
Asia
Okay.
357 inbound runway 20 right.
Circa 123, hold position.
Holding. Silk Air 123.
So, cause I wonder if the Singapore is going to push out down there. He wants to go down to this area. Could be interesting to see whether the computer programmed this. Silka 123, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Silk Air 123.
So we don't have any other issues? No. Indonesia 832, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal, Indonesia 832.
So let's go and head back into this danger zone. It looks like he's still holding and letting Silk Air go past. What about the other Silk Air? Where do you want to go? He wants to go straight ahead. So we should be goody good shoes. Wonderful. Computer programmed it perfectly. That's how we like it. That's how we like it. And now the tug can push him out. Good job. That is a wonderful tug driver. He knew what he needed to do. Good on him.
Singapore ground. Silk Air 104, request pushback.
So, what else we got? Oh, we need to get those barges going. Singapore 622 heavy. Uh-oh.
Say again. Singapore 622 heavy.
Singapore 622 heavy. Wind is 81 at 5 knots. Runway 20 right. Cleared for takeoff.
Runway 20 right, cleared for takeoff. Singapore 622 heavy.
Indonesia 831. Runway 20 right. Line up and wait.
Runway 20 right, line up and wait. Indonesia 831.
Scooter 265. Taxi to terminal via Echo, Quebec.
Taxi to terminal via Echo Quebec. Scooter 265.
So, and there's our arrival here, our final arrival that we will be doing, because we want to go and check it out. This new airline from Indonesia. Called Wagonair. Just wait a little while there. Okay, Singapore is not pushing now.
Singapore Tower. Sri
No,
Lankan
yes.
302 heavy, inbound runway 20 right.
Wagonair 264, runway 20 center, clear to land, wind is 81 at 5 knots. So let's check
Runway
it out.
20 center, cleared to land. Wagonair 264.
And that's these ones. Okay, Air Asia Com. So have the same liveries as some, so just called differently. Do we worry? No, we babysit. Indonesia 831, wind is calm, runway 81 at 5 knots. No, that's stupid. Indonesia 831, wind is 81 at 5 knots, runway 20 right, cleared for takeoff.
Unable taxi. Request detailed taxi instructions. Indonesia 831.
Singapore 622, contact departure.
Unable to comply. Indonesia 831.
Ah, he lost it now. Indonesia 831, runway 20 right.
Say again. Singapore 622 heavy. Runway 20 right. Indonesia 831.
Indonesia 831, wind is 81 at 5 knots, runway 20 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 20 right, cleared for takeoff. Indonesia 831.
Singapore 622, contact departure. Singapore 622 Heavy, contact departure.
Say again, Singapore 622 Heavy. Contact departure, good day, Singapore 622 Heavy.
Excuse me, I had a knot on my tongue.
Singapore Tower, Scooter 277 inbound runway 20 right. Singapore Ground, Singapore 634 Heavy request taxi runway 20 center.
Oh, we've got another one coming in, Thai Asia, which could be interesting. Let's go and check it out as well, eh? Oops. Thai Asia 357, runway 20 right, clear to land, wind is 81 at 5 knots.
Runway 20 right cleared to land. Thai Asia 357.
Singapore 634 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Singapore 634 Heavy.
So let's check out the Thai Asia.
Singapore Ground, Selcare 182 request pushback.
That's a new one as well, and it does have the same livery. But that's okay, that's just how it is. Wagonair 264, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal, Wagonair 264.
Indonesia 831, contact departure.
Contact departure, good day, Indonesia 831.
Alrighty folks, that will conclude this session. The introduction, the close look, and the gameplay there as well. And we've got 50 minutes. I hope you guys have watched all the way towards the end. And if you did, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know what the new video is coming out. Leave a comment down below. But importantly, subscribe. It's so important. Helps the channel. Doesn't cost you a thing. So thank you very much for tuning in. This has been another presentation of TP Gaming. Take care everybody. Until the next time. Bye bye.